yes, we are still sitting here. So I've just made myself a coffee. I'm still thrilled. Still thrilled with my coffee machine. Still really happy about that. I am actually at the moment changing my pump reservoir, the little bit that goes in here, to fill it up with insulin. So this little doodah here, I've just filled it up with insulin. And now I have to put that in there. So that's what, the joys. That's what I'm doing this morning, and then I have to attach it to myself. If you're new around here and you didn't know I was diabetic, hey, welcome to the party. I'm type 1 diabetic, have been for a very, very long time. This is day-to-day life a lot of the time. I don't change this every day. I change it every, maybe, I want to say 2 to 3 days, but this is what happens in a normal life. I also have a sensor on the back of my arm that works alongside my pump to tell it my blood sugars minute by minute. Is it 3 to 5 minutes it tells it? And basically I have to change that weekly as well. So I'm doing that just now. Joys the joys. And then I've got some toast here. Made myself some toast, fruit toast, and a coffee, which I'm going to have while I dry my hair. So basically I have to prime the line up, make sure all the insulin's in the tube. Then I have to attach it to my body, which I'm not going to do in front of you guys because I don't have any clothes on under here. Fucking nudie doody. Alright, but I need to attach it to my stomach. You can put them anywhere. You can put them on your stomach, your thighs, anywhere that's kind of got a little bit of meat to it, a little bit of fat to it. Subcutaneous fat. So this little contraption, this is new, like new. I've probably had them about a year now, I think. But it's like an all-in-one thing. I push a button and the thing just comes out here. You don't see any needles, you don't see anything like that. It's quite magical. But also you don't need to like pull it back and prime it or anything. It just does it all, which is really quite nice. You used to have to like pull them out and get things ready. You used to have to have a separate device that you slotted in your thing and then made sure it clicked in and then put it blah blah blah. This has like all been going on for probably 12 years now. What age am I? 15 years maybe. The advances in it, so it's really amazing now, and I'm very, very lucky. It doesn't go wasted on me how lucky I am getting the technology that I do, living in Scotland or the UK in general, and having access to healthcare like this, and in my area having access to a pump and things. I've been on my pump now for 15 years, but I actually refused the first time because I was young, 22 whatever, and kind of was like, I don't want something attached to my body. I don't want people to think like I'm no well. That was my thought. And then about 6 months later I was like, okay, let's try it, and I did, and I've never ever looked back. It's fantastic. I can't say enough about it, but it doesn't go wasted on me just how privileged and lucky I am to have those things. This is also empty, so this is now going, that's my insulin, so this is now going in the bin. Even things like this, like I know there's other people in the world that have to pay a lot of money for this to keep them alive, just paying for the privilege to stay alive. If I didn't have this, I'd be dead within, I don't know, 2 days. I'd have to be going to hospital, but then obviously if you were somewhere where you had to pay for stuff, I'd have to pay for the hospital. So if I didn't take insulin, I think I'd be dead at least within a week, most definitely. But I think it'd be quicker. I think it would be like 24 hours, 48 hours, I'd be dead. So I am more than aware of the privilege that I have staying where I stay, even if it makes my life a little bit tougher. Anyway, that got all deep and meaningful there for the start of a vlog this week. I am going to go, because I've done my skincare already, I am going to go and dry my hair. Washed my hair this morning, had a kind of everything shower. Oh, I meant to say to you as well, look, it's 9:30, right? I was in the shower at 8:30. Before 9 o'clock, go me. And I decided that what I would do is change that little goal, that little habit to 9:30, because 9 o'clock ain't happening. It just ain't happening, and I'm getting annoyed with myself when I'm looking at the wee calendar and every single one of them, not all of them, but a lot of them were just like orange or red, and I wasn't doing it. So I decided, you know what, let's change that. But however, I did actually get in the shower at 8:30 this morning, because I may as well tell you what I'm doing. I am getting myself ready, quick change. I'm going to go out. My mum's birthday was actually last week, but she's coming to visit this week. So I need to go and get her a lovely card, some nice flowers. Do you know why I didn't pick one up last week and send it to her? I told her this myself. See all the fucking cards for 70. They're so old-fashioned. Like, I was looking at them, like, that ain't my mum. That is like a wee old granny, like a wee old haired lady with a shampoo and set. Like, that's not my mum. I'm not buying her that. So I'm going to look for a card that's more age appropriate for my mum turning 70, because I was like, they're fucking horrible. A woman in the shop was actually standing next to me looking at the same cards, and I looked at her and I went, they're fucking horrible, aren't they? And she went, oh, they're awful. I was like, I'm so glad it's not just me that thinks that. Anyway, so I'm going out to do that today, try and get a nice bunch of flowers as well. I might go to the florist to try and do that, and I am going to go back to Rude Cookies, I'd kind of mentioned it last week, to see if they've got a birthday cookie in. There was an amazing one when I went up the other day, but they didn't have it in stock. So if they've got that in stock, I might go and get that as well. I've mentioned these vouchers so many times. I've Space NK vouchers, M&S vouchers, and I've got Boots vouchers. Hey, so I am back. There is a small boy here chasing me with a car as well. Hi! Oh, you look good in that car. You look good in that dinosaur car. So I had a little look around Boots, and they had that skincare brand Bubble, which I know 10-year-old Sephora kids are into. Just recently made a video about that. Go and check it out. But I did want to look into it because I was interested, and they also had this like hydrating moisturiser, which... You going away now? Bye! No. They did have this hydrating moisturiser, which I was quite interested in because, you know me, dry skin baby. But also in Boots, I had a wee look at 17. I was kind of seeing what they've got out at the moment, anything kind of new. They had this beautiful pink blush, which I was kind of, oh, I could buy that for Valentine's Day, but I have to be honest, would I wear a bright pink blush that often? Probably not, so I didn't pick it up. But there wasn't that much newness, if I'm honest with you. I had a wee look for the e.l.f. blushes as well, the new ones, the liquid ones. They're still not on the shelves here, which is so fucking frustrating. What they did have next to 17 was the lip creams, the lipsticks. They're called lip creme. I have one of them already and I really enjoy it, so I picked up a different shade. I might save all this for like a budget beauty haul from Boots and stuff. I did go into Superdrug as well. Haven't spent over my budget for the month because I had vouchers for Boots, and in Superdrug I still didn't spend over my budget. So they also had Avon in Superdrug, which I had kind of mentioned quite recently. When was it? Was it my monthly roundup? Probably. And they had that eye cream. Now they sent me that eye cream last year at some point, and I was kind of like meh, meh, meh. But I really liked the lifting effect of it, and I seen it, and it's £12 or something like that. I don't know, it's probably on the screen at the moment as I can tell you. But they had that there, which I was quite interested in. They also had the, what do you call it, hydromatic lipsticks that was very good. They had the eyeliners. They had a few mascaras. Now the Legendary Lengths, I want to say, is one that I've tried before, and it is absolutely fucking lovely. Very, very nice mascara. But I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to pick it up again. So I've maybe bought a different one. Maybe try a different one. You'll see it soon. I also picked up a new Curel moisturiser. And as I have said, I'm only going to buy things if I need them. And as you can probably see here, this is very nearly empty. I also noticed that Collection, used to be Collection 2000, had a big fat ass bronzer that looks very like the one from Chanel. But there was no testers out. I actually noticed in Boots and Superdrug today that there was no testers anywhere. Again, maybe because of the Sephora kids. I also noticed Collection had that bronzer. They also had these amazing glitter sparkly eyeshadow liner things. I was very tempted, but I didn't pick one up because I thought, I do not need that. I absolutely do not need that. And also noticed that they have an absolute copycat of the Maybelline Sky High as well. So that was very interesting. Tomorrow we are going to go out for some food with my mum and her husband Michael. So that'll be something to do. But I feel like life's just been a little bit of a hamster wheel lately. Like, you just got to keep going, but not too much is changing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're on a hamster wheel, you keep going, life's passing you by, and you're a bit like, I'm still doing this. But not much has changed. I'm still here. It feels like that at the moment. That's how I'm feeling. But anyway, I will check in with you tomorrow. Hey, so my mum is now down. Me and Jack have been out most of the morning, collecting flowers and all that kind of stuff, doing some birthday things. And now my mum and her husband Michael are here and we're going to go out for some Greek food. I was just touching up my makeup a little bit. I didn't really have any on today because we were just running about the place. But I've just come in and I've put on some of the Gemini palette from Melt Makeup. Now, I kind of feel like as if I've not really spoke about these. I picked them up on Black Friday. So there's the original one, which is kind of browns, greens, khaki, goldy colours, and then this one which is also kind of neutrals but then touches of red and kind of undertones of berry, I would say. They're not wowing me. The shadows themselves are really nice, they're very smooth, they're lovely mattes, but when it comes to making a look, I'm struggling for like versatility. Either you're doing neutral or you're doing green. And I'm like, there's not really much of an in-between. Of course I could do really dark and smoky as well. I'm not doing that tonight because, you know, I'm going to put on a little red lip. I've actually got liner on there now in case you think, oh, she looks a bit 90s. I'm going to put on a little bit of a red lip to go with this neutral look. But they're nice, but it's almost as if there's, for me, too many mattes. I know that they get such a good write-up. I'm not knocking the actual formula of the shadows is really nice, but with there only being the 2 shimmers in there, I really do struggle. I have to keep reaching for something else to go alongside it. In hindsight, would I buy them again? Probably not, because they're nice, but if I was taking this, even if I took this like for travel, I'd be like, I'm taking this, I'm still going to need to take something else with me. There's not much versatility to them, but they are nice shadows. I'm not going to knock it. It's the first time trying Melt, and I know there's so many people who are huge fans of Melt. That's not what I'm saying. They're very nice. It's just kind of it's probably just me. It's probably just because I keep going back to the same old kind of things, and I'm like, I don't really know what this palette's wanting me to do here. It's not inspiring me. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not getting inspired by using these palettes. The mattes, hands down, lovely. The shimmers, meh. Yesterday actually, when I went out and about kind of doing my little budget beauty haul, I did wear the purpley one, and again, there is only 2 shimmers in this one as well, but they're very dark. Like that one there and this one here is like a deep kind of almost olivey to taupey green, and then this one here which is a very deep plummy pink red. I used mainly these ones yesterday and they worked well, but I reached for something else to put a shimmer over the top because I just thought there's just something kind of not there for me with them, and it's nothing to do with formula. I just keep having to reach for something else. How many times have I fucking said that now? So what I'm going to do now is put on a wee red lip because, what time is it? 4:45, so Alan is going to be in any minute. We just have, I actually feel like I need some more blush, but I don't know what shade of blush that I want to wear. I'm going with an old classic. I'm going with NARS Orgasm. Fuck it. I know that's pinky, but I feel like Sorbet from Vive is really like borderline corally pink, and I didn't want to wear Pesca because it was too orange, so I'm going with this one. I don't own a neutral powder blush. I've just realised that. I don't own any kind of neutral tan nudie blush at all in a powder form. I've got cream ones but no powder ones, so I'm just going to have a very light dusting of that on the face because I don't want to be too OTT, because I'm going to put on my Violet FR in Cerise Désir, which is perfection. Not the most comfortable, said this before, but perfection. I'm going to want to change before I do that because with red lip on I don't want to pull something over my head, so I'm going to do that. So I'm back from the gym, right? And I've made an executive decision. I was going to colour my hair because it probably does need it. But I feel like as well, see the ends of my hair, they probably need a little trim, need cut. But they are getting a little bit fried here. They're getting a little bit frizzy Probably because I do curl them quite a lot, but that's probably just because I do have lightened bits in the bottom of my hair, you know? And I got sent over a few things and I actually was like, you know what, let's just do a hair mask instead. Let's do that instead of doing hair colouring. But Garnier sent me over this. We actually got sent a few things recently. Will we just do a little kind of what I've been sent recently, PR? I used to do Watch New Wednesday videos and used to talk about anything new that I'd picked up to buy or anything that had been sent to me, but I've not done them in a while. So anything in this section, it's going to say add PR, but I have not been sent any of this stuff with an obligation to talk about it, to post about it. There is no contractual agreement that I have to let anybody know about this, and I certainly have not been paid to talk about any of it. So they sent me over this. This is a supercharged hair food, super powered hair. Supercharged hair food, super powered hair. Doesn't say for super powered hair. I was a bit thrown there. That's just two statements. I don't know. But it came in this lovely box and it's got three, oh for fuck's sake, 3 hair masks in it. You can probably see there. Now each of them have different kind of what they do and scents and stuff. So the pink one there is plumping. It is watermelon hair food and it's for fine hair. It says 4 times more plumped. And then the yellow one is banana hair food. It says a multi-use mask for dry hair, 7 times smoother. So part of me is a little bit like, do I want to use this one today? Don't know. And then the brown one here is coconut hair food, which is for multi-use for frizz prone hair, 48 hours anti-frizz. By looking at the pictures, I don't know if you'll see them there, I don't think that the brown one is for me. It's for someone who's like got naturally curly hair that would have a bit of a frizz to it. So I am going to pass this one on. I will not use this. This will not be something that I will reach for. Frizzy dry hair it says, and some like this bit at the moment, yeah, might be a little dry and looking a little bit like needs a little love and attention, but it's certainly not like classically frizzy hair that I've got. The banana one though, oh, you can use it 3 ways as well. Are they all like that? Hold on. Yeah, you can use them 3 ways. It says multi-use mask on all of them. So you can use it as a conditioner, so just after you've shampooed and rinse off. You can leave it on wet hair, leave it for 3 minutes in the shower and then rinse it off. Or you can put it on dry hair, on the lengths and the tips, and then go ahead. Oh no, wait there. Leave in on wet or dry hair. Apply a little amount on the lengths and the tips. Leave in. Does that mean you're leaving it in and styling it with that in your hair? To me, if you're doing that on dry hair, that's questionable, right? Surely it means like, because it doesn't say rinse out after. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it through the lengths anyway, but I would put it through the lengths of my hair and then just wash my hair. That would be my plan. The banana one, I'm going to put on dry hair now, through the lengths and ends, and then in the shower I will use the watermelon one like kind of all over as a mask and then rinse it out, because it says you put it on for 3 minutes and rinse out thoroughly. So I think you can use it in several different ways, but I feel like this one will be good to kind of give extra nourishment to here, but I wouldn't necessarily want to put this one up here, but because this one says it's plumping, you know, let's try that one all over the head. I also got sent this, but I got sent this a few weeks back, maybe a month ago. I just don't think I spoke about it on here. I did mention it over on Instagram, and it is from Makeup Academy, and it is their Feeling Peachy Cleansing Balm. I am into, oh, it's got a foil top on it. I wanted to smell it because I tried the Glow Hub Peach Cleanser, which I actually really did like. It was a balm cleanser. I just want to know if this actually smells of peaches too. Surely it must. It must. It doesn't actually have like a foil bit to peel back. I'm just going to have to get my nail in, bugger it. Oh, it does smell peachy, but very mild in comparison to what I remember the Glow Hub one smelling like. And they also sent this over, which is one of their Metamorphosis oils, the lip and cheek oils, and this one is in Oh Peachy. And I picked this one up in, what was it called? Bubble or something like that before, over Halloween time. And it was one of these pH changing ones. So it went from like black to a pink, and you could use it on your cheeks as well. And it feels like, it feels oily. Nice colour though, right? That came up much brighter than I expected. It's actually really quite nice. It'd be really nice in the summer. I do feel though like these are quite oily on the lip, So for me, I feel like this would be something I'd be more inclined to wear at night rather than throughout the day, but I think it would be pretty in the summer because it actually is very, very corally. You can see it there. I didn't really love them on the cheek, and I do love like a glowy, dewy cheek, but it was just too oily. It felt like, I said this before, it feels like you've eaten a greasy roll or something, like a bit of fucking sausage that's got oil on the lip. Like, it doesn't feel, it feels oily. I then got sent over these, which I was excited about. So this is Community X Scene. You can obviously opt into their stuff. Actually, when I was on, it was like, you know, you can pick this colour range, that colour range. I didn't realise they would send me all 4 of these. And again, I feel like that's a little wasteful when companies do this because I will not wear all of these. There's one here called Cotton Candy. I would say it's more of a nude, maybe a peach colour. It's not something I would wear. This one here is Melting Ice, which actually, if you look at it in the light, it's not got blue sparkles, it's got like frosty white, silvery sparkles to it. Have I even told you what these are? Sorry, it's the Max Factor 2000 calorie lip glaze. There's this one here called Pink Fizz, which I would say is more of a nude or a neutral. For me, the colour's gonna look shit on here. I'm just gonna swatch this one to see. Oh, it smells kind of sweet, but that is it there. That one is probably more of a nude for me, but it does have a slight sparkle, a little bit of a sheen. It's not glittery, like this one I feel is glittery, the kind of whitey clear one. This one is more of a slight shimmer, but not metallic. And then there's this one here, which is Berry Sorbet, which doesn't look like it's got any sparkle in it, which is much more my street. Quite a vivid colour. Oh yeah, that is quite a vivid colour. That is it there. So quite opaque. So these two have a lot of colour to them. I feel like the other ones are a little bit more sheer. This one is a bit, let's just swatch them all now that I've done this. This is the thing, like obviously this one has shimmer in it, yeah. But the Cotton Candy one might as well be clear as well. You see that's it there, and then there's the cleary one next to it, and then the other two there. I'm interested in the fact that these kind of plumping lip glosses are back. I'm very excited. I'm actually eager to maybe do a video all about them because I had the original Too Faced lip injection. Do you remember it? The pink one with the black lid? Not the one that we see now, the original, and it was super duper stingy on the lip, super duper stingy. So I'm not going to put these on the now because I've just put that oil on, but I'm eager to try these. But these two, yeah, definitely. I need to pass these on. I will not use them. Finally, I've also got sent from Community this range from Tresemme. Now, I am not a big Tresemme user, and again, I feel like when I signed up to this, it gave you options of things you wanted to try from the range, and I did not request to try all of the things. I just wanted to try 2 of the things, but they've sent me all of them. So this is Tresemme Lamellar, do we think? Is that what that says? Lamellar Shine. So it's an ultra gloss salon finish. Shampoo and conditioner, and I feel like this is not something I would use, like the shampoo and the conditioner, because I think if that is what my mind is telling me, that's going to be a really, really rich and heavy shampoo and conditioner, and I have fine hair. It will probably weigh it down a bit. What I wanted to try was this leave-in cream serum for after shampooing, because it says it gives ultra gloss, and with my hair looking a little dull on the ends, I thought that might be quite nice. And you could also use this as a rinse off treatment, so like after shampooing you can put this on your wet hair, leave it for a few moments and then rinse it off. So that sounded more like something I wanted to try. So I requested to try this. I also requested to try this, which again is the same range, but this is the finishing oil, and the same reason. I just feel like at the moment, even when I like put a little wave through it and stuff like that, it's fine the first day, but the next day it starts to just look a little dry and a little sad and lackluster. And yesterday I actually did put a curl through it and thought, it's looking okay. But then I ran some of this through it, just a pump, like a pump and a half, just through the ends, and it did help just lift it to have a little bit more shine rather than looking kind of dull. It's not been washed today, it obviously needs washed. But these were the 2 things that I requested to try, but they've sent me the shampoo and conditioner as well, so they will be getting passed on to someone too. Alright, so I've just put through the ends of my hair from like maybe here down, and I've clipped it up with my Vive clip, the banana one, I just wanted to come back and check in because it smells fucking delicious. It's so nice. And it is a little bit like fake banana. So I'm now gonna just smell the watermelon one because I didn't even think about that. Oh yeah, this smells like the watermelon sweets you used to get as well. So it smells like foam banana sweets and the watermelon sweets you used to get that were covered in sugar. They were a little bit like sour on the outside and then on the inside they were watermelon. That's what this smells like as well. So I was quite, I don't know why I didn't expect them to smell that way. But once I started putting it on my head, I was like, oh, I need to tell somebody that this smells really, because it does, it smells really nice. Hello, so just went and picked up, well I say I just went and picked up Jack from nursery. It's now like 5:30 and he's had his dinner. If you've just seen a clip of Jack dancing, or if it's on the screen now, I don't know how I'm going to edit this. Believe it or not, he loves Down Down by Status Quo, which is not a band that I have ever listened to. It's not a band that Alan has ever listened to, or even his granddad, his pappy as he calls him, has ever really listened to. But that one song is like like that's all I hear. Down Down by Quo, Down Down by Quo. That's what he keeps saying to me, and he loves dancing to it. I, however, quite recently, in the last maybe 2 weeks, have discovered a band called Last Dinner Party. I don't think that they're new. I think they released their first single in April. Hello darling, I'm in here. I'm in here. Are you saying hi? Up, okay. Oh, you're gonna show people your book? Okay. Yeah, Last Dinner Party, and their song is called Nothing Matters. It's been a long time since I've liked new music and it's so good. Oh thanks, what's this you're showing us? What one is that? The toothbrush badge? So yeah, really enjoyed that, and he quite likes to dance to most music, but I'm not even going to say it, because if I say it now, because he's here, it will need to be put on. So we're of a sponge, that's right. It's sponge! Well done. Oh, you're very good at this.
A cream.
Cream, that is actually lip balm. Mummy's going to put some on. Okay, Mummy put some on. Look, on Mummy's mouth. Lip balm.
Lip balm.
Lip balm. Shall we go through and read some of these books? You want to go and read them?
No.
No. Cheeky face. Oh, careful. I just realised that I came on here to tell you about my hair, and I completely and utterly fucking forgot that was the point in that check-in. Telling you, brain is gone. Either is it because I'm nearing 40, or is it because I'm a new mum? And I say new mum, but he's nearly 2. But my brain doesn't function the same fucking way anymore. Anyway, so I used the banana one on the ends here, and I used the watermelon one through the top. And what I will say is my hair still feels nice and light. It doesn't feel like weighed down and heavy. This is my hair just naturally if I give it a blow dry. I don't mean like a blow dry doing all the tonguing, is like just literally blast it with a hairdryer. This is what it looks like. It's very, very straight. But I do feel like it's gave it a nice kind of sheen on the ends again there. You can probably just see as I'm kind of shaking it. I do feel like it's done a good job of keeping it looking quite healthy through the ends there. It doesn't look as frazzled as it did earlier, but we will see how long that lasts. So I do think it done quite a nice job, and what I will say is using the watermelon one didn't make me feel as if like my hair is all weighed down or anything. It still feels nice and light. So just we check in about the fucking hair masks. Completely forgot that was why I was coming on. So now I'm going to check out for the evening. I'm so sorry. Oh, good morning. So it is Friday today and I am working this evening. So I'll be working today, tomorrow and and Monday. 4-day stretch now, but I don't start work till 5:30, as we've already discussed in other vlogs. Don't start till later. So this morning I'm actually going to battle, because I kept this tin right at my vanity thinking every time I use a little makeup brush I'll pop it in there. I'll keep on top of it. I'll not like let them gather up. I'll wash them. Clearly fucking didn't work, and now I have to wash them all. So I've got this hanging here on this side. I have another one, I hang it up over this side. I'm going to wash all my brushes. That is my plan at the moment. I am standing watching some YouTube videos while I do that. But yeah, feeling tired. This might actually be the last check-in of the week for this vlog, because over the weekend obviously I am going to be working and things like that. So figured I might just check in here for the weekly vlog. I am going to use, to wash my brushes, I may as well tell you, LARAFAYE. Look at this. Look at that. This is the second one of these that I've totally used up. It is their brush washing soap. I picked up 2 new ones. They had an offer on, was it January? I can't remember. They had like a big offer on, I want to say it was round about the January sales. It wasn't Black Friday. And it was basically like 40% off or something. So I got 2 of them. I got a new one that is tea tree and lavender and chamomile. So I'm going to use lavender and chamomile today if this one gets used up in this wash. So there really isn't a much better feeling than when you have done all this. This one always gets, look at the state of this, it's manky. I need to probably wash these as well, put these in the wash. But this one always gets filled up a lot quicker because I have a lot more brushes from LARAFAYE. I should say they have sent me PR over the years. They've sent me some brush sets. They sent me pink ones, blue ones and the red ones. I bought the black ones myself. But I have purchased from them myself over the years as well. Just want you to know that. The brush soaps that I was talking about, I bought these myself, just so you know. I do have a code with them. It is not an affiliate link. You can get discount with it, but as I say, I'm not going to make any money off it, so I'll stick it on the screen somewhere. But just for clarity and disclosure, they have sent me PR in the past.